Hey sis, thank you for dropping in. Welcome to the live, everybody that's coming in. I'll pull these questions up. Hey sis. Let me get these questions, guys. I just literally uploaded my thumbnail because I break fast at 2:00, so I ate at 1:30 and I took my time. I took my time with it, so I'm just here. But thanks so much for coming in, guys. And thank you guys for the thumbs up. Can you guys hear me? Hey, Pastor Kim. How you doing, Queen? Thank you so much for coming in. Joy got me caught up in this challenge, so we got to answer these questions and whatnot. Okay, the audio's good. Now, we from Jersey, right, Joy? So I've been practicing on using my inside voice because we could be a little bit loud, right? So hopefully my inside voice is working out with you guys, because I don't want to be screaming in your ear. Got to use the inside voice. So let me get these questions. I'm gonna see if I can put them on the screen because I'm in XSplit right now, and I'm learning how to use. I'm still learning how to use StreamYard, guys. Like, it's just incredible. I picked up the monthly paid version, and I'm not happy with it, especially since I'm spending my money. I'm not happy with it at all. I could have kept the free version and just did the 20 hours and came live through Streamlabs after I ran out of those 20 hours, or came live through XSplit, because I don't see a difference. I honestly do not see a difference in the quality. I don't. And I only use StreamYard for Facebook. I know a lot of people use StreamYard. Boss Life, thank you so much for joining. I got to get something together, for people that join. Been so blessed to be picked for the beta version of this membership situation with YouTube. It's extremely a blessing. So I'm gonna get something together to be able to show my appreciation when you guys become members. But thank you so much, Boss Life Online, for becoming a member, Queen. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. I got my first member, guys. I'm so grateful. In all things, give thanks unto God, for this is the will of God concerning me. I'm thanking him for everything. So I'm grateful that you have become a member. Queen, I'm grateful. I got to get a dance or something together. Right now, I just had my lunch and everything. And to be honest with you, I really can't dance. I cannot dance. Oh, Stephanie, thank you, Queen. Okay, listen, I'm definitely going to have to get something together. But thank you so much, Queen, for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Pastor Kim says the only difference is I'm able to stream live on YouTube and Facebook. Yeah, so that's the thing. And I'm not streaming simultaneously. I think StreamYard is amazing if you are doing the multiple platforms at one time. Yes, we do, Queen. We do all need each other. Thank you so much, Boss Life Online, for the super chat, and may it return to you 100-fold, Queen. Thank you so much. I'm just being blessed all up and down in here. We didn't even get to the questions yet. I'm being blessed all up and down in here. Hey, Bozo, thank you so much for dropping in. Appreciate you being here, toddler. Thank you so much. We welcome the toddlers. You are definitely welcome in my live streams on my channel, my chat. I mean, of course, you're welcome, Bozo. You're actually a moderator up here. I got me a little toddler moderator. I got me a little toddler moderator. Okay, so let me pull these questions up, guys, because it's 40 of them. Hey, Ray, thanks so much for dropping in, beautiful. Appreciate you being here. Okay, and guys, my laptop is down here, so I want you guys to think that I'm not engaging with you guys. I even shared that in one of my videos, how a lot of times we be looking off to the left, off to the right when we talking. Some of us are recording from our phones. When you record from your phone, a lot of times you're really looking at yourself and not really looking at the people you actually communicating with. So I don't want to be that person. So if you guys see me glance down, it's because I'm actually reading the chat, because my laptop is way down here and my tripod is way up there. Okay, guys. So thank you guys so much for coming in. I appreciate the thumbs up. We're going to get to these questions because your girl Joy has given me 40 of them. Okay. You know, I heard of the 10 question challenge. I didn't heard of the 20 question challenge. This is my first time in the question challenge history. Have I heard of 40 questions? But we're going to get through them. And then we're going to challenge some other people, because I think it's great that we're finding creative things to do with one another while we are yet on quarantine. I know a lot of people ain't, you know, they ain't staying inside, y'all. They not staying inside. They going out here spreading this corona. It's terrible. And, you know, I don't really like to watch the news that much, but I watch enough to stay on top of current events. And every other country that's been dealing with this has got it under control, because people paid attention, did what they was told to do, and they stayed home. They kept their behinds home. And now, why we can't stay home? Why we can't? Why can't we stay home? Why can't we spend some sea life time with ourselves, pause and think about some stuff? Why can't we enjoy the people that we love that's with us? You know why? And I said it before, guys, because people found out during Corona. It was really a time where it was just a massive exposure taking place. Some of the things that were exposed was the greed, the wealth, and then the norm, you know, what we dealt with from year to year anyway. But some of the real sad things that were exposed during the coronavirus is that people just don't like the people they live with. They don't like the people they married to. They don't like their kids. They don't like themselves. You know, they'd rather be outside taking a chance with their life with corona than to stay at home for a good 2 weeks. If we could just follow the instructions for a good 2 weeks, they could get this thing under control. That speaks volumes when people can't sit still for 2 weeks. That's all these other countries did. They quarantined, had these people on strict quarantine, stay at home orders for two to 3 weeks, and they got that thing under control. It's just something wrong with us. Reborn, thank you so much for dropping in, Queen. I appreciate you being here. It's incredible. It has been months, Ray, because people don't want to stay home. They at the club. They all out at the beach, congregating, you know, in the parks. Now, listen, I do go out and I walk. I have a track close to my house, and I walk every single day, but ain't nobody out there. And if they are, when you're out there and you walking or something like that, you have under control. You can control maintaining social distancing. If you up at a beach and everybody's in the water, everybody laying across the sand. If you in a park and people, even in a park, you can kind of control social distancing. But what I've been seeing, like, we go out here and we're riding, like, maybe to the post office or to the supermarket to pick up a few things. And I've even started having my groceries delivered, because I'm not playing. I am not playing. I know so many people who have contracted, even right now, are home quarantined with corona because they couldn't stay home quarantined. It's incredible, guys. It's incredible. You work at the college, so is the college open, Bozo? Like, I mean, I know for Hampton, the college is closed. They do still have, like, people working, but it's not enough people in the same area at the same time to contract anything. Iowa just went back on lockdown. So did Florida. My daughter's in Florida. They let all them people out. We know why they let them out. You know, I don't know who in here, because I don't want the YouTube powers that be shutting me down. But y'all know it's about money. This stuff is messing with people's money. You know, they messing with people's God. That's their God, their money. And so they rather take a chance with their life and put people back out there, get back out there. Because our money funny. So thank God for those of us who work from home. It's a blessing, who have adapted the mindset that, listen, I'm not gonna go another month, another year, another season with having to worry about somebody making the decision on whether I eat or not. It is something out here that I could do. I have a gift in me that's going to make room for me, and bring me before powerful people. And so we just have to get in the place of discovering that. And that's what this time alone is for. That's what it's for. Realign, reposition, rediscover. It's for all of that. But people just don't want to stay home. They don't want to stay home. Hey, Yemi, how you doing? Thanks so much for dropping in, brother. All right, so let's get to these questions, guys. Let me see if I can pull them up on my XSplit screen. Let's see if we can pull these questions up on. It's a lot of them, Joy. It's a whole lot of them. All right. So I got the questions up, and I ain't even gonna put them on the screen because then y'all gonna know what's next. Okay. So challenge questions is just random questions. And then when I'm done, I'm gonna challenge some people that's in here. And you guys could do it. I just wanted to do it during a live, not really do a sit down video for it, but I just wanted to do it during a live and just have some fun with it. So we here to do these challenge questions. Let me see what you guys are saying, because you guys know I'll get the rambling. That's so true, Stephanie. They didn't open everything at once. They took their time with it. They care about the people. They care about the people. Ray says she don't want to go out no more. Me either, sis. Me either. Unless it's absolutely necessary. I stay at the post office. So, but what I started doing, I started printing up my I just got an account with USPS online, and I start printing up my labels. And when my mailman come and bring me my mail, I just give him the mail to deliver. So I start doing that. Reborn says she glad her husband on vacation, and I know you shared that before, Queen, that he's an essential worker, and yeah, I'm glad he's on vacation too. And God bless all the essential workers that's out here. It's a lot. It's really a lot. You even have doctors and nurses that are making videos just saying, like, if you do not have to go out there, don't go out there. And, the reality is, a lot of people do have to go out there. That's their livelihoods. It's just so catastrophic. If you look at the whole of it, how people are losing their jobs. People, they haven't paid their rent since March. Mortgages since March. They don't have things, unfortunately, set up to help people like that. And it's just really, really sad. We are in a serious time. It is. It's really, really sad. It is. All right, guys. So let's get with these questions. So the first question that I am challenged to answer is, do you like blue cheese? Do you like blue cheese? And these is definitely some random questions. I went through all of them. And yeah, they random, sis. No, I do not like blue cheese. Absolutely not. No. I can't even tell you. I just don't like it. If something don't smell edible to me, I'm not messing with it. And blue cheese is just not it. Blue cheese is definitely not it. So I do not eat blue cheese. That's question number one. Question number two, Coke or Pepsi? Neither. I'm doing keto, boo. I'm doing keto. Neither one. They both loaded with sugar. Okay? They both loaded with sugar. Now, if we would have dialed back maybe a few months, then I would have to say Coke, because I loved vanilla Cokes. And when I fell off the keto bandwagon, the keto train, because it's not a bandwagon, it's a lifestyle. It's a very good lifestyle if you stick with it. So when I fell off the keto train back in September, vanilla Coke was my drink of choice. And I literally put on 25 pounds drinking vanilla Cokes. Okay, 25 pounds from the sodas alone, because I still continue to intermittent fast. I still continue to, I didn't keep my carbs below 30, but I did, I mean 20, but I did late what they call lazy keto. So I kept it below 50, which a lot of people are doing and still being successful with keto or maintaining their weight. That ain't work out for me. It didn't work out for me at all, because even with those 50 grams of carbs, the vanilla Coke, I put on 25 pounds from the vanilla Coke, and that's from all the sugar being up in it. Vanilla Cokes are loaded with sugar, high fructose syrup. It's not, it may not say sugar, but when you see high fructose syrup, that's sugar. So I don't mess with the vanilla Cokes anymore. Number 3, are you in a relationship? I absolutely am in a relationship, sis. I just celebrated 25 amazing years of marriage. Now, I throw amazing in there, but we all know that all relationships go through challenges. They all go through their ups and their downs. Hey, Marquita, thank you so much for coming in, Queen. They all go through their ups and their downs, and it's really what forges and makes a relationship what it is when you have survived 25 years, because you made it through some fire. You made it through some floods, you made it through together, and it makes your relationship really, really strong. And so I appreciate you listening from work, sis, and your support always, sis. I appreciate it. It makes your relationship really, really strong. Like people think a lot of times when they see me and my husband that have known us all 25 years, it's just like, oh, you guys are the perfect couple. No, a threefold cord is not easily broken. We pray together. My husband prays over me. He prays with me. He prays for me, and vice versa. We have a common denominator in our marriage, and that's God. And so, yes, a threefold cord is not easily broken. We never went to bed angry. We made this promise. This was a part of our vows. We did our own vows to one another. So we never went to bed angry with each other. And I'm telling you, sometimes I was on fire, but I stuck to it, and I kept my promise, and he kept his promise, and we remained consistent. We learned that the best part of communication is the listening part. So we learned that together early on, that the best part of communication is us being able to listen to hear one another out and not listen to respond like most people do. Most people listen to respond. Like, that's why people on go. That's why they ready to go. So we learned to listen we learned to not listen to respond and to just hear one another out. And it's just been, what I can say, amazing, because of all the challenges and the situations, circumstances, and things that we've come through and made it through it by the grace of God. So yes, I'm in an amazing relationship, sis. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. I married my best friend, and we continue to grow stronger together every single day. Okay, so number 4, whiskey, tequila, or vodka. Sis, I don't do none of that. I ain't drinking none of that. Okay, listen, I like my right mind. I like my liver. Okay, I like my kidneys. I like how all that's functioning. And I don't have anything against people who do drink. I'm just not one. I love my temple. I care about my temple, and I want the rest of my life to be the best of my life. I say that all the time. Now, back in the day, if we're going to go back, I can answer some of these questions from back in the day, because, I ain't always been like this. But back in the day, tequila would be my drink of choice. Jose Cuervo would be my drink of choice. They didn't have Patron back in the 80s and 90s. They just had the Jose Cuervo. So that was without the worm. That would be my drink of choice. But current, I don't drink. I drink water. I drink water with lemon. I drink water with lime. I drink water with cucumbers. I drink water with berries, raspberries, blueberries. I drink water. That's my drink of choice, sis. All right, hot dogs or cheeseburgers? Cheeseburgers, specifically, I don't eat beef, so specifically a nice homemade turkey burger, right? I like to get the ground turkey, put a little sage in there, put a little garlic powder, onion powder, put me a little bit of pink Himalayan salt, put me some onions, some peppers up in there. Every now and then I might get the Lipton beefy onion soup mix and put a little bit of that up in there too. And I'll pat my own mama turkey burger out, and I eat that wrapped in a lettuce wrap, and it is incredible. It's incredible. It is incredible. Okay. So yes, honey, burgers. Okay. Favorite food, crab legs, snow crab legs. All day, every day. I could do snow crab legs. Number one, 0 carbs. Crab legs is the best keto food on the planet. Crab legs, your bluefish, your red snapper, your Mama Ray Ray, thank you so much for the love, Queen, and may it return to you 100-fold. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Bluefish, red snapper, salmon, everything I'm naming, guys, 0 carbs. This is why I tell people keto is not really as hard as people think. It's really psychological because you begin to think of what you can't have instead of calculating all the wonderful, amazing things that you can, you know? So crab legs, bluefish, red snapper, salmon, shrimp. I know they bottom feeders. I like them. I had to pick between the two. So if I'm going to eat a bottom feeder, it's going to be between the shrimp and, you know, the catfish. So I picked the shrimp. None of these items have carbs, and I absolutely love them. So that's my favorite food, sis. That is my favorite food, guys. And I'm glancing over to see what you guys are saying too. Appreciate the thumbs up, guys. I really do. What do you drink in the morning? I wake up to a bottle of room temperature water to wake up my organs, you know, get everything moving and woken up. And that's what I have in the morning. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I will drink. I have a coffee, but it's a part of one of my products. It's called the Delgado coffee. It's caffeine free, and it's a slimming coffee. So that I will drink. But I just drink water first thing in the morning, and I won't have coffee or anything else until after 2 p.m. because that's when I break fast every day. So for those of you guys who don't know, I intermittent fast for 20 hours a day, and I have a 4-hour eating window. So I don't break fast. I eat my first meal, breakfast. You know, that's all breakfast is breaking fast. I have my first meal at 2 p.m. every single day, with the exception of today, guys, because, you know, I came live at 2, so I had that. I had me a nice salad and I had me some green tea at 1:30. But normally what I drink in the morning is some water, either some not lukewarm, some room temperature water. I'll have 8 ounces of that, or I'll have the room temperature water with a nice lime squeezed in it. That's what I have in the morning to just wake everything up. Okay. Can you do 100 push-ups? Listen, I could do 100 push-ups in increments of 20 if I'm spacing them out. So if you give me about 5 hours, I could do 100 push-ups. But if you ask me right now if I could just do 100 push-ups on the spot, absolutely not. Okay? Absolutely not. So I can do 100 push-ups. I could do 100, but I have to do them in sets. And I do them like that. And, you know, I'm grateful for you and Stephanie, who like encouraged me to, if I can't get down there on the floor and do it, I could do it off the wall. I could do it off my countertop. I could do push-ups off the back of my couch. So that's how I do them. I do them off the back of the couch. I do them on the countertop. I still feel the same. You know, I'm sore all up in the chest area, my arms, everything. So I still feel the same thing. And even my husband was like, yeah, you could do them like that. But guess what? He never told me I could do them like that. You ladies had to tell me I could do them like that. So I really wasn't a fan of push-ups until you guys told me that I could do them like that. So that's how I do them. And I do them in sets of 20. So I can do 100 push-ups, just not at all at one time. Okay, just not all at one time. My favorite season is the fall. I love the fall simply because it's a transitional season. Things are changing. I don't know. I love when, you know how we go through things. For me, we look at it as just a season. Or when you hear people say this too shall pass, because it is just a season. So when I look at fall, I look at things starting over again. Starting from the bare, you know, just starting from scratch, just starting over. Just getting a redo, a re-over, a reset. So fall, not just because of the weather that I love so much, because it's not too hot and not too cold, but what's taking place in the atmosphere, what's taking place spiritually in that season is why I love it so much. I can relate to it. And always love a time of refreshing. I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't love a time of refreshing? I'm looking for the fall to come now. 2020 came in and just got crazy, right? But I still think that this is a year, the year is not going to end like it started. That's just how I think. I don't think the year is going to end how it started. And fall for me is just a reset, it's a re-over, it's a redo, it's all that. And that's why I like that season so much. I love the fall, sis. That's my favorite season. My favorite hobby. Okay, I got so many of them. Okay. Spoken word. So I write. I've been writing since 14, guys. I have so many journals. Of course, at 14, 15, 16, we call it diaries and stuff like that. My husband said, you know how many books you got up in here? I have boxes and boxes and boxes of journals with just my thoughts, with poetry, and with spoken word. And I actually, back in the 90s, used to be up in the spoken word club doing, yes, getting it done, doing the open mics and stuff like that. I shared before that I wanted to bring like a spoken word segment over to my channel, but I really don't want to get too far off track of the niche in my channel. Grateful for Marquita for bringing that video. It really enlightened me because my channel is not a variety channel, and I see that I have veered off a lot from my main purpose of coming, and that's just to share my Loc'd journey and my health and wellness journey. So I'm doing all other kinds of stuff. I do have another channel. It's called 365 Intentional, and I'm working on that channel right now because 365 days a year, I'm intentional. So I created another channel. I'm building that channel. I'm working on that channel. And I think definitely I would love to do like a spoken word segment on that channel because it's something that I'm very passionate about. It's something that I love to do. And I just love to tell stories. I've always been a storyteller. I love to tell stories. I share this with a couple of my friends. I teach a personal development class every Saturday morning, guys. This Saturday, we talked about emotional intelligence. That was a part of our subject. And I did a PowerPoint slide, which I love doing PowerPoints. I love putting together and doing them. And I shared with the emotional intelligence, and we were talking about some things. And after the class, I had someone come to me and says, you are really, really good at this. Like, how'd you get so good at this? And I don't see myself as being good at anything. I give all the glory to God. And those who know me know that this is just what I do. And I went back and I said, she says, you just have a way of explaining things. Like you bring it down to, like you explain it till it's so elementary down till anybody can understand it. And I shared with her, I said, there was a time, Deborah's Glad Tidings, thank you so much for being here. I shared with her, I said, I went to seminary. I did. I went to seminary back in the 90s. I went to 95 to 6, 7, 8, 9 to 99. I was in seminary, guys. Y'all gonna learn so much about me. I was in seminary. I graduated from Bible college, guys. Yes, I did. And so one of the things that one of my professors asked me, we had a class and he was talking in the class, and what he said, if you could pick any of the 9 gifts of the Spirit, which one would it be? I want you guys to study the gifts of the Spirit, and I want you to come back. This was a part of the assignment. And he says, I want you to come back. I'm going to give you guys a week, and I want you to pray about it, and I want you to come back. And I want you to tell me if you could choose. That's why when Pastor Kim was over at Be the Difference's Clothing, being for the interview, which I think was incredible and it was amazing. And Be the Difference asked her if you could choose, you know what I'm saying? If you could choose. And I could definitely relate because, and Stephanie too, she responded in the chat. It's definitely not a choice. Like I'm telling you right now, if nobody chooses it, no, I mean, people are choosing it, but those are people who they see the glory of it, and they don't understand that you got to go through something. It's a saying, people say that salvation was free, but the anointing, you're going to pay for it. And even salvation wasn't free. I hate when people say that, but it wasn't. But anyway, I don't want to get off track, guys, because we're not in a Bible study here. We talking about these 40 questions. So let me get back to the seminary. My professor said, if you could pick one of the 9 gifts of the spirit, which one would it be? So I prayed about it, and I went and I studied all those gifts of the spirit. And, people was up in there. I want to be a prophet. I want to, they just was naming all kinds of stuff. And prayerfully, I came back, and I said, I want to get the wisdom and knowledge. I study Solomon, and I'm like, I really want to give the wisdom and knowledge. I want to be able to explain things to people in such a way. And I know a lot of times it is a gift, guys. It's a gift for somebody to be able to give you a parable and you be able to understand exactly what they're saying. The Bible says he take the foolish things to confound the wise, right? So, hi, Pandy. Thank you so much for coming in, Queen. I appreciate you being here, sis. So, that was my wish. I was the only person in my class that wanted the gift of wisdom and knowledge. And you know what? I prayed for the gift of wisdom and knowledge. This was in 99. And the Lord gave me the gift of wisdom and knowledge and understanding. And so I can read things, and it's not me. I give him all the glory. It's his spirit. It's his gift. I give him all the glory for it. So when she came to me after the emotional intelligence class and she's edifying me, I had to redirect her to where her edification needed to really go. I could not take the credit for it, but I just could see God in that. And I was just so grateful for that. So where we at? We had favorite hobby. I'm talking about writing, and I'm talking about the gift. And I just really have a passion for it. And I think the passion stems from the gift. So I think I really am going to do a spoken word segment on my 365 intentional channel, guys. And when I build that channel up, you guys gonna see it, because we're gonna be all up in Team Bill, getting some playlist buddies. Okay, we working on getting the 20-hour playlist together, but we're gonna be over there. Yeah, we're gonna be over there. Okay, so the next question is, let's see where we at. Tattoos. When I said that, why did I sound like the guy from what was it? The Love Boat. You guys remember the Love Boat? Oh my goodness. Yes, sis. I have one tattoo. It's on the back of my neck. You want to see it? It's on the back of my neck. I had some little rebellious days. I had some rebellious days. You got 10 of them? No, I said I got one sis. I got one tattoo. Let me show it to you. I got one tattoo on the back of my neck. Hopefully you guys can see it. That is that's the only tattoo I have. Can you guys see that? And it's just a Capricorn sign. It's just a sign for the Capricorn. That's all that is. So that's all I have. Do you wear glasses? I do. I wear reading glasses. Yes, I do. And I think I need me some what they call them, because I don't like to call them bifocals. This is another word, progressives. Let me just use the intelligent word for it, because I don't really like to say bifocals. Bifocals sound like Coke bottles. I think I need some progressives for driving. But I don't drive that much. My husband really don't. He don't let me drive. Even when we go on long trips, I'll be like, this is an 8-hour trip. I'll do 4. You can do 4. You'd be like, no, I got it. So I don't really drive that much. But when I do, when I have to, I notice that at night I have a really hard time with the lights coming, the on traffic of the lights coming. So I think I may need progressives. But currently I do wear reading glasses. What does it mean? What does what mean? The tattoo is for it's just a Capricorn sign. It's a symbol. Capricorn symbol. That's for my zodiac. I got that back in when I ain't had no business getting no tattoo. I had piercings and everything. That's a whole nother story. Okay. Phobias. Yeah, let me tell you, I'm working on it. So I don't like bugs. I do not like bugs. Let me tell you, we could be driving. A lot of times we have to drive with the windows up, because if something flies into the automobile, I am in my husband's lap and he's driving. So he don't even like to drive with me in the car with the windows down, because this has actually happened before. If something comes through that passenger window, like we can't even get no fresh air because of me. If something comes through the passenger window, I'm in his lap while he drives. I can't. I'm out the seatbelt. I don't even remember how I took the seatbelt off. I don't like bugs. So if I say I have a phobia to anything, it would be bugs. I do not like bugs. Period. I don't do bugs at all. Okay, nicknames. My nickname is Trey. That's my nickname. That's it. Trey. Trace. Some people call me Trace. Trey. That's it. Bay. That's what Big Daddy called me. Big Daddy called me Bay. And that's it. Just those three. Trey, Trace, and Bay. Bay is exclusive now. Favorite candy. I don't like sweets. It's a little weird, but I don't like sweets at all. I don't really care for sweets at all. So I don't have a favorite candy. Now, if we're gonna dial back in the day, what was it? The little penny candies. You know, we used to get the little penny candies, the fish that stick all up in your teeth. What else did I eat and jack my teeth up with? That's why I don't like candy. You know, currently I just don't like candy. Candy is not really your friend. It is really not. But I used to eat the Now and Laters, the lemon, the banana Now and Laters was my favorite. Laffy Taffies, I used to tear those up too. Yes, the Swedish fish. That I would get the bag. You know, not even the little regular dollar bag, the big giant bag that they sell in Walmart. Raisinets, I used to eat those too. But current, I don't eat no candy. I don't really care for candy. I don't like it. Do you believe in ghosts? That is crazy, sis. I mean, I guess it could be legitimate because no, I don't. I honestly don't believe in ghosts. I don't. And I'm not a closed-minded person. You know, I'm not a closed-minded person. I just believe when people leave here, they leave here. That's just my belief. And it's crazy because a lot of times I do find myself on the ID channel watching some of this craziness. When I do watch television, but personally, no, I do not believe in ghosts. I don't. Okay, so the next one is biggest downfall. Well, which one? It was so many of them. Let's see. Personally, my biggest downfall personally, and I was really disappointed in myself, is when I fell off keto. Like, to be honest with you, that was one of my biggest downfalls because I worked literally, I was so consistent and doing everything that I needed to do. And again, I was disappointed in myself because I got out of control. I just feel like if it's an area in your life that's not governed by you, then what is it governed by? So I just feel like I gave in control for food. And I say that because that's been my biggest struggle my entire life. Now, I haven't been big my entire life. The heaviest I've been is 211 pounds. Okay, that's the heaviest I've been. And I'm 5'8". The doctor will say that my ideal weight for my BMI, which I feel like is just completely underweight, is like 145. No. Okay, for me, my ideal weight is 180, 175, 180 for my height. For me, I feel healthy like that. I look healthy like that. And I feel like anything under that, I just look like I'm struggling, you know? So the biggest challenge was when I fell off because I was really, it was deeper than me just getting on keto to lose weight. I did keto because I had, number one, was dealing with the psychological part of why I ate the way that I ate. I was an emotional eater. So that means I didn't deal with things the way that I needed to deal with them. I went to food. And that I was disappointed. You know, I was disappointed in that. I had a really dysfunctional relationship with food. And literally, I wouldn't just eat. I would eat to the point where I get sick. Like literally, I would make fun with my children, with my husband, and tell them, "Oh my God, I ate so much, it's like packed to the top of my esophagus. Like it's nowhere, it's nowhere else for me to swallow any food." And it was serious. Like and for no reason, I would be full 15, 20 minutes before I finish eating, and I would still have to pack everything in. So when I made the decision to change my lifestyle with regards to the way that I eat, I was dealing with it mentally as well. emotionally, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually. And when I fell off, I disappointed myself. I was so disappointed in myself because I was disappointed that I fell off in all these areas. And so getting back on track has just been amazing to me because, I'm really in control. Like, it's like, I tell my body, no, you can't have that pizza. You can't have that sandwich. Absolutely not. And it's that easy. It's that easy, And this go around, what makes this time different for me is that I'm really, really dealing with the psychological part of it because it's a real issue. It really is an issue. People eat emotionally. They eat when they are feeling some type of way. This pandemic, a lot of people been gained weight in this pandemic because emotionally, that's how they handle stress. That's how they deal with stress. So I just don't want to be that person that was out of control and ungoverned in the area of food. And I really disappointed myself when I fell off. So that was my biggest disappointment. Okay, rain or snow? Rain. I like rain. I'm born in January, so I don't really care for snow. I never did. I never was one of them kids that was out there building snowmans, tunneling through, making snow tunnels. I used to look out the window at my siblings doing all that foolishness, and I'd be right up in there with a book reading Charlotte's Web or reading me something. As I got older, even my teenage years, I was reading Donald Goins and reading all. My mom was in college at the time when I was a teenager, so I would read a lot of her literature. And so she brought home while they out there building snowmans and throwing snowballs and doing all that stuff. I don't like the snow. I really never cared for the snow. I love the rain because it's necessary. And we're going to leave it right there. The rain is necessary. I'm just going to say that. Piercings. No, I do. Well, my ears are pierced. So I got 2 piercings in my ears and we're going to just leave it at that. Okay. Was something else back in the day. So yeah, I got my ears pierced. That's what I got. Now, currently, I like to wear the clip-ons because I like these big earrings. And we know when you wear these big earrings, it can kind of weigh down where you got your ears pierced at. It'll weigh it down. So I don't want to put that tension on there. So a lot of times I will get the clip-ons and wear them when I want to get the big earrings. Your age. Y'all all know my age. I turned 51 years old in January, okay? So I'm 51 years. No, let me just say this, 51 years wise, okay? Because it ain't nothing old about 51, okay? So I turned 51 years wise January 14th of this year. So that's my age. And I'm proud about it. Some people be like, I don't want to tell my age. You don't ask no woman her age. I'm proud of it because I made it to see 51. Somebody else did. So I'm grateful for that. Okie dokie, let's see what's next. French fries or onion rings. We're going to speed it up. I like onion rings, sis. I like onion rings. Onion rings is the business, okay? And I can have them, I can have them on keto. Somebody like, how you going to have onion rings on keto? You get that good old almond flour, right? And you get you a nice big, what is it? What kind of onions I like? I like the sweet Vidalia onions. You get the big sweet Vidalia onions, right? And you slice those suckers up in some nice, like chunky pieces, right? And then you can wash them. I don't really like when I do an egg wash. I don't like to use the yolk, but I don't like to use the yolk. I don't like to use the yolk. So I'll egg wash it in the white because the yolk usually make things taste eggy, And I don't have nothing against eggs. I do eat them, but I don't want to taste no egg with my onion ring. So I will take that big, beautiful, sweet, delicious. Y'all gonna find out when I talk about food. I make it just like I sound like a commercial because I like food. Just learning to do it the more healthier, cleaner way. So, I take that Vidalia onion, I cut it up like in the big chunky pieces, and then I will put a nice little egg whitewash on there, and then I will roll it up in some almond flour. Guess how many carbs in almond flour, y'all? Guess how many carbs in there. Okay, because almond flour ain't got none of that bad stuff in it. It ain't nothing but a bunch of almonds crunched up, right? And I drop it down in that real good oil, that olive oil, that grapeseed oil, that avocado oil fried up. Got me some keto onion rings, boo, and I'm eating them guilt-free. You hear what I'm saying? And sometimes when I make that good turkey burger, that good mama turkey burger, I put one of those fried onion rings up on there and wrap it up in a nice little. Okay, we y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know where I'm coming from with that. It's delicious. So onion rings is my thing. I have 3 children. My daughter is 34. I have a 28-year-old son, and I have a 24-year-old son. And I have a bunch of spiritual children. I just birthed them out all over the place. You know, they just, yeah, I got a bunch of kids I ain't even pushed out. But I'm grateful for that too. So I have 3 biological children, and I have a lot of other children that I didn't push out. Okay, my favorite color is orange. Orange is my favorite color. Orange is if you guys are in business, orange is a really good color for, it's a marketing, visual marketing. How many of you guys heard of visual marketing? Boss Life, you heard of visual marketing? Visual marketing. When they see that orange color, if you're doing things visually, and you use colors like orange or the blues, it's this particular kind of blue. I wish I had it around me. Let me see this. Y'all see this blue? This kind of blue. This blue and oranges. Those visually pull people in. So I like colors that visually pull people in. That's what I love. I love colors that visually pull people in. That, you know, and it's, you know, with orange, I mean, it's a little weird, but another reason I like it because I'm a dark-skinned woman. So I mean, I like colors that make my melanin pop. So you got your oranges, your greens. I love green. You guys know that. It's been a couple of times I done put on green with the green screen, right? That's how much I love it. And I had to figure out why I was invisible, why you can see clean through me. You know, that's why I'm in here doing the video today, because I wanted to wear my green. I don't know if it's like a tealish, bluish green, but it wouldn't work out in front of the green screen. So, you know, I chose the shirt, not the green screen today. So that's why I'm in here doing it in here. Yep, you can't waste no good. Exactly, Joy. You can't. Listen. Absolutely not, sis. I'm gonna do it. You wait till you see how many videos I get out of this beat today. Wait. I'm gonna get some out of there. I'm gonna get quite a few of them out of there. And I'm going to, you know, with my sister later, there is a private, and it's my sister. So we definitely practicing social distancing, guys, because I don't want to be like, oh, you just got finished saying people all that stuff. Listen, they're doing a private retirement party, and it's gonna be 6 people in 400 square foot space. So we are able to practice social distancing in this space. And I'm going to take my camera with me. You know, I'm going to have my camera with me out there. So I'm going to show y'all, because it's at a beach. It's at a beach club, but it's inside the 400 square foot place. 400 square foot place. But I'm going to take my camera so I can show you guys. I'm going to record through the glass and show you how many people out on the beach. Y'all ain't going to believe it. They out there like we ain't dealing with nothing. Y'all not gonna believe it. I'm taking the camera out there. So I'm excited about that. Okay. Can you sing? I can. I absolutely can sing, Joy. Let me see if I can think of something to sing. I can. You know, I can. Listen. I'm gonna think of something, and then I'm just gonna bust out with a song for you. But yes, I love to sing. I absolutely love to sing. I'm a worship leader. I definitely sing, boo boo. I definitely sing. Okay, so I'll pull something up out of here, and I'll sing it for you. You know, before we done with this. I can't whistle. You hear that? It's terrible. Ain't nothing coming out but air. That was my next question. Can you whistle? Absolutely not. I don't know why. Everybody else around me can whistle. Nothing. Nothing says. And then sometimes I'll do it and want to come out real quick, and I'll be like, babe, I whistled. And then he'll come in there, and then they'll be like, nothing. So no, I cannot whistle. I was born in New Jersey, sis. I was born in North Jersey. I was born in Hillside, New Jersey. I don't know if you're familiar with Hillside, New Jersey, but it's right between Union, New Jersey, and Rahway, Linden, in that area. Union County, New Jersey is where I was born and raised, educated, all of that. So that's where I was born, baby girl. That's where I was born. I have a brother and I have a sister, and I'm the oldest. So I have a sister that's a year younger than me. And I have a brother that's 5 years younger than me, and we're all very, 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 very close. Very close. Yes, sis, I can cook. I definitely can cook. I've been cooking all my life, sis. And you know what? We was talking last night, me and my husband. He's like, I know you doing keto, but I'm not. He said, I miss my soul food. Could you please make me some potato salad and some cornbread stuffing and some quarter chins? Can you make me some mac and cheese, baby girl? He said, could you please make me some cabbage and collard greens mix? And you listen, he said, you're doing keto. I'm not doing keto. So I told my husband I'm gonna make him a nice good dinner this Sunday, because guess what? I didn't even realize I was forcing him to eat the keto food too. But my husband cooks too. He cooks very good. He's a country boy, moved to the city, back in the country, but he's straight up, outback country, like Tin Roof country. That's where he from, straight up like the deep South. So he grew up, he's the oldest of his siblings too, and he grew up having to cook and do everything, which I'm grateful for. So he cooks, he washes clothes. Sometimes I gotta fight him to wash clothes, and but he does cook. So I'm gonna make him a really good meal, because I have forced the keto stuff on him, which is really good, but he hungry. One time a day. I gotta feed, he's hungry. He's basically hungry. He ain't doing no 1,200 calories like me, so I gotta get it together with that. Can you swim? Nope. I cannot swim. And my husband is buying a boat. It's a decent sized boat. It's a 30-foot. He wants to be on the water. I love being on the water, but I can't swim. And he told me, he says, you're going to have to go out here and learn, because, you ain't going to want to just be riding on the boat all puffed up with the, what's the names on? Because I told him that's the only way I'm getting on there. I told him the only way I'm going to be riding up on that if I got the life jackets and stuff on. So, no, sis, I cannot swim. And I think I was traumatized as a child. I was around 8 or 9 years old. My mom took us to a friend of hers home. They had a pool in the yard. And, as kids, we think we're invincible. I saw a little diving board there. I didn't realize that the diving board was the 6-foot end. And while everybody down there in the little wade pool part of the pool area, I'm going to take my little fast self up there, because I want to, show my mama and show everybody, look, I'm being brave. I'm going in the deep end. And my mama couldn't swim either, so she couldn't come in and get me. But I went, and before I knew it, I jumped off that diving board and I was standing under 6 feet of water. It was the tallest cup of water I ever had, because that's what I started to do, drink the water, because I was stuck down there. And then somebody came down there and saved my life. Somebody did come down there and save my life, but I've been traumatized ever since. All my kids could swim. My husband can swim, but I can't. I've never learned how to swim. Are you religious? Absolutely not. No, I'm not religious. I don't believe in religion. I believe in relationship. Period. I don't. I believe in relationship. And I think those that have relationship spiritually with God, they understand exactly where I'm coming from. Religion has a set of rules that I can't adhere to. Like most religions are really structured by man, and man-made rules. So no, I'm not religious. No, I'm not. I have a relationship, and I love my relationship. I do. Shower or bathe, both. But my preference is to shower. But I will get down there in some Epsom salts, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 51. So, every now and again when I'm doing these exercises, these stretches and stuff like that, I need to kind of sit it down and soak a little something. So my preference is definitely to shower, but I will do the bath as well. Do you like the big city or nature? I love nature, sis. I would prefer nature over a big city. I would prefer nature over a big city. Broken bones, never broke a bone. Let me retract that. I broke my baby toe before. And I don't even know why I would think that don't count, because if you have never, ever broke your baby toe, sprained your baby toe, or had an issue with your baby toe, to come to find out that that baby toe is what helped hold all the rest of you up. It's amazing how that one toe balances out the whole entire body that is you. So I broke the baby toe and found out, where you going with your baby toe broke? What you fixing to do with your baby toe broke? Because it really does balance you out. So yes, I broke my baby toe and I learned something in the process. Okay. How many TVs do you own? I'll tell you how many TVs my husband owns, because every now and then I watch TV, but for the most part, I'm reading. I'm on YouTube. But I'm not really a TV person. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4. He got 4 TVs. It's just me and him. Like, we empty nesters. And he got 4 TVs, and he managed to watch all of them. Yeah, he be watching all of them. He has 4 televisions. Worst pain ever. The worst pain ever. And you guys know, those of you guys that follow me, the worst pain ever was when I lost my mom. That was the worst pain ever that I've experienced in my entire life. And so, yes, I can relate to how people feel. You know how sometimes people will say, I know how you feel, but they still pick the phone up and call their mother. You really don't. You know how people say, I understand. And I get it. It's okay that you don't know how I feel. But yes, that was the worst pain ever when I lost my mom. Us, never them. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry if I'm just seeing you. I've been focused on these questions, but I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. But yeah, that was the worst pain ever, guys. And I'm so grateful today that I'm better. I could smile. I have such amazing memories. I'm grateful for the memories. But if I had to go back to that time, that season, that I'm so grateful it changed, because seasons do change, that would be it. So that was the worst pain that I've ever experienced in my entire adult and child life, entire life period. Do you like to dance? I can't. I could shout. I could shout. I don't understand it. I told my husband, I gotta shout, but I ain't got no dance. He was like, you ain't built to dance. So no, I cannot dance. My husband is the dancer. And you know what? I could do line dances if those count. So, I could do the line dances. But if you ask me to get up there and dance, I'm grateful to meet you too. And I'm definitely gonna come check your channel out when I finish these questions to make sure we connected. I could do the line dances we all do at our barbecues and things like that. I could do those. But other than that, all I could do is shout. I got a real good shout. Now, if you ask me if I could dance in church, girl, I would be professional. But just on a regular schmegular situation, no, I can't dance this. I can't. Do you like camping? I love camping. I love hiking. I love outdoors. I just absolutely love it. Now, I don't like bugs though, right? Because I answered that way back there, right? Answered that way back there. But I like to camp. So I like to go to camp in the fifth wheelers. You know what I'm saying? I like to go to camp in the campers, in the RV type of camping style, in the cabin style like way. But I love to camp. I love fishing. I love outdoors. I like kayaking. I like horseback riding. I like all of that. I love it. I love it. And that's actually what I wanted. When my family asked me, what you want for your 50th birthday? I said, I want to go hiking. And they all was looking at me like, you done lost your mind. I said, no, I want to go hiking. So they're like, well, who's going with you? I said, Dad will go with me. And he said he would come with me. But my kids ended up throwing me this amazing 50th birthday party. That was last year. And so I ain't got to go do my hiking yet in my 50s, but in my 40s, I just hiked all the time. I love to hike and I'm ready to do it again. I just love it. I absolutely love it. Period. Are you weird? Well, who's not? Absolutely. I'm peculiar. Joy, I'm peculiar. I'm peculiar. So yeah, by some folks' definition, I am weird. And it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly okay, because I love it. I love me. And so, yes, sis, I am a little bit weird, like all of us, if we would admit it. I am a little bit weird, but in a good way. All right, so I'm going to tag 6 friends. I'm going to forward y'all these questions because we have come to the end of the road with the questions. And Joy, I appreciate you thinking of me with these 40 questions. I had a good time answering them. I really did. I'm still thinking of something to sing for you. I might just come on here and just do a video just singing for you because, yes, I love to sing. I do. I absolutely love to sing. I gotta get you your song. Like I make you a song like you got purple song. Purple got her song. I'm gonna do a song for Be the Difference. I'm gonna do a song for Joy, okay? Which is I do have a song for Joy, but I wrote it my son when my middle son when he was born. I wrote him a song about joy because that's what he brought me, and so I called him my joy, and I still do. At 28, he's still my joy. The youngest one is the fresh breath of air. That's what he was. My kids are 5 years apart. So my daughter, they all 5 years apart. So after I had my youngest, my husband's like, that's it. And I'm like, why? Why that gotta be it? He's like, that is it. So 5 years after when my youngest turned 5, I'm looking at him like, it's time for a baby. I said, it's time for a baby. Is he 5? He was like, listen, we're gonna raise our kids. We're gonna raise the kids that the Lord gave us. He was like, I'm gonna get you a Yorkie. And that's what he did. He went and got me a Yorkie. So I'm about to pick 6 people. Let me see who I'm going to pick. Stephanie, I already picked you. So I'm definitely going to challenge Stephanie to the 40 questions. I'm going to send you guys these questions via Instagram. Pastor Kim, I'm going to challenge you to the 40 questions, Queen. I'm going to challenge you to the 40 questions. I just had to call people back. Challenge you to the 40 questions. Let me see who else is in here. Let me see who's still here. So y'all can get now ain't the time to hide now. Now ain't the time to hide. Marquita, I'm going to challenge you to the 40 questions. I'm going to send them to you. I think she already challenged Reborn, so I can't double dip on the challenge. And you know what? I'm going to have to go through my friends list and see who was up in here. I know Boss Life was in here, so I'm definitely going to just send her the questions and challenge her. How many people is that so far, guys? Stephanie, Marquita, Pastor Kim, Boss Life Online, Mama Ray Ray. I'm challenging you to the 40 questions challenge, Queen. That's 5. And I'm going to send Ray Truth, who was up in here. I'm going to send Ray Truth Instagram, and I'm challenging her to the 40 questions as well. And let me see something. Let me go check out my new friend, Us Never Them. Let's see Us Never Them. I know it's your first time here, but you might have rolled up in on a challenge, boo. Let me see. I'm going to your channel right now. I'm subscribed to Us Never Them. So you know what? I'm going to challenge Us Never Them. How about that? Us Never Them, you are challenged to the 40 question challenge. Since you up in here. And I'm going to send all of you guys. Oh, you did it already, Pastor Kim? Oh, so I got to find somebody else. Okay. You know what, Pastor Kim? I got 40 different questions. How about that? Did you do the 40 different questions? Maybe we send you a 30 question challenge. You did the challenge already too? Okay, so Pastor Kim and Us Never Them, I'm going to save you guys for the next challenge. But best believe I'm over here figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. How about that? Yeah, I'm figuring it out. We're going to figure out a challenge. We're going to figure one out. Mm-hmm. Yes, we are. We're going to figure one out. We definitely going to figure one out. But this was so much fun. Joy, thank you so much for thinking about me with this challenge, sis. And it took me a whole hour to answer all of them. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I am going to put my husband on some dinner. It's 3:05. I know it's early, but I took the day off. I needed it. And so I'm going to get that done early. So when he come in, he got him a good, nice little southern meal. I ain't cooking all that what he asked for, but I will. It won't be keto. I'm gonna hook him up. I'm gonna definitely hook him up. But I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys so much for the love. For those who joined, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you guys so much. And for the super chats, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. This was fun. This was really, really fun. And yeah, guys, I'm about to make his food, and then I'm gonna get about maybe 10, 11. Y'all know I'm exaggerating. I'm gonna get a couple of videos out of this beat. You know, we talked about that the last time. We ain't gonna be just doing no one video on a beat. We gotta get it in. So I'm gonna get I'm gonna record some stuff. Pandy, did you do the challenge? Pandy, before you head out, did you do this challenge, sis? Because if you ain't do it, Pandy. Deborah's Glad Tidings, did you do the challenge, Queen? Were you challenged to do this before? See y'all up in here. I went down and looked at participants. I didn't see y'all up in here hiding in the cut. I knew you was in here, Pandy, but I didn't know if you was still up in here. Okay, so Deborah's Glad Tidings. Let me write your name down, Queen, because I'm gonna Instagram you too. So now I'm challenging you to the 40 question challenge. You guys don't have. Look at that. Boss Life is hiding in the cut. Boss Life, you are challenged to the 40 questions challenge, Queen. You're challenged. You challenged. Okay. So Deborah's Glad Tidings. And you guys can do it as a video. You don't have to do it as a live, however you desire to do it. Thank you, Boss Life. I appreciate it. I'm going to get you guys the questions. It's really fun. It was fun. And Joy, I'm going to write your song, boo. I'm writing you a song. You're going to get your song. I'm going to send you I'm going to Instagram you the questions. I'm going to send it to your Instagram, Queen. I'm going to send it to your Instagram. As soon as I get off of here, Stephanie. Okay, so I'm going to send you guys the questions as soon as I get off of here. Thank you so much. Thanks for accepting the challenge. This is fun. I might switch the questions up just a little bit. Can I do that, Joy? Can I do that? Okay. Where Joy at? All right, I'm gonna find out if I can switch them up a little bit, guys. And no, you say you might skip over something, Queen. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna get these questions out to you guys as soon as I get off of here. And Mama Ray Ray, I did get you too, right, Queen? Yes, I did, Mama Ray Ray. I gotta send this to you. Mama Ray Ray, how is the tea? How you and the tea doing? How you and the tea doing, Queen? I meant to touch base with you. Guys, give me 1 second. Hey, sis. Is you going? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I know it is because I went to the post office, but I know. Yeah, I do. I do. Okay. All right. Bye. Pastor Kim, you skipped over some of these questions. You skipped over some of these questions. All right, guys. So thank you so much for hanging out. Mama Ray Ray, I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna reach out to you. I want to find out how the tea's working for you. Okay, you're gonna call. Okay. All right. So I'll talk to you later on today. And guys, thank you so much. I love and appreciate each and every one of you guys. Appreciate you being here. And you know what? Till the next time. I love this challenge, Joy. Keep them coming, sis. Keep them coming. You know I'm up for this challenge. You know I'm up for the challenge. All right, guys. So we'll talk soon.